I don't want to adult today. Apparently, I have to adult today. So I'm going to sit here and answer questions because I don't want to adult, and this is much funner. That is a really good question because I love the freeze dryer. It's defrosting right now. I did not think I was going to like it or need it. I thought, oh, it's just a want basis. There was no really good need for it. And now that I have it, I looked at my husband and after about the third week, I looked at him and I said, I do not know how we lived or thought we could live without this. I'm sure we could live without it, but we are right now still going through our freezer and we're still pulling food out of our freezer and we're freeze drying it. We're processing it. I'm getting ready to do a lot of videos on YouTube about what I'm doing, and how I'm doing it. But I think that it is very needed, but I'm also still canning. I'm still pressure canning. I just water bathed canned. I made some asparagus pickles or pickled some asparagus. So I see a need for all of it. And I probably should do a video on if I was starting out in food preservation, what I would choose first. Because there are different reasons that you would use each machine, and it just levels up your food preservation, like significantly. And I don't think that there's a way that I could live without it. I could if I needed to. I would go back to what I was doing before. But I have been freeze drying milk, and now look at the dairy that all of the cows, I mean, who knows? Milk was already twice as expensive as it was. And I had been freeze drying milk. I have gallons of milk sitting on my shelf now. And I have been preserving soups and stews and all kinds of stuff. And I just took London broil out of my freeze dryer and packaged it up this morning. So yeah, I see a total need for it. Fish. Like literally, I just freeze dried a whole bunch of fish that I had in my freezer before it got freezer burn. I stuck it in the freeze dryer and I've got fish. And we've been playing around with reconstituting it. Equally as fun and delicious. So yeah, I do see a need for it. Even with the price, I have been doing some cost comparison and it definitely pays for itself, even if you do not sell anything. Good question though.